Welcome back, everyone. I believe we are live now. Very good, very good. Happy Sunday, everyone. Just want to do a quick sound check on my end. We haven't gone live in quite some time, and we will give the YouTube algorithm a little bit of time to kick in so everyone can hop on and understand and absorb this breaking news. All right, we got some people going there. Let me just do a quick sound check, and we will get the ball rolling, folks. Welcome, welcome. We are glad to have you. All right, we sound good and we are live. All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. Alrighty, folks, we're gonna get this live started in just a moment. All right, there we go. YouTube algorithm kicking in. Haven't gone live in quite some time. We've been doing mostly pre-recorded videos, and as always, folks, let us know if you do prefer the live videos or if you like pre-recorded better. That will just help me understand and better serve the audience, as I know not everyone is around with the lives, but of course they are immediately, the second live is done, immediately uploaded. At least the replay is, as well as the live chat as well. I don't know if you guys knew that the chat also is saved and it gets displayed with the replays of the live. So that is just something to know if you guys are not always around when we go live, which is totally understandable. We don't give too much notice, maybe a few minutes. Alrighty, we actually got a lot of people here. Fantastic. Happy Sunday, folks. And in advance, happy Memorial Day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to get this live started and get the news going. But before we do, let's do a quick sound check. Let us know where you are tuning in from, city, state, location, wherever in the world. Let us know in the live chat. I'll kick this off and say something. Let us know where you're tuning in from, where you're coming from. Thank you so much. All right, all right. And if you haven't already, of course, give this live a tremendous thumbs up. Smash the like button if this live does get to 500 likes. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you. Fantastic. If this video gets to 500 likes, we will do a cash giveaway where we give away $100 to few of you lucky subscribers. And speaking of being subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. Click that big red button and have notifications turned on. That bell will notify you every time we upload a video or go live like we're doing right now. So that's so imperative. And once we hit 20,000 subscribers, we will do another cash giveaway as well. So a few opportunities for you guys to make some cash now and down the road. All righty, all right. I think we got enough people on. Very good, very good. So as we know, and we've covered this in so many of our recent videos, a lot of states are doing these state stimulus programs, right? Where the federal government isn't taking action, and so many states have taken it upon themselves to send out these extra payments in many different forms, and not just stimulus payments. And they've been providing to the people, giving money back to the residents, and that's what we like to see. We want to see the people helped, and they need the assistance, right? Especially with this inflation, with gas, with the prices you're seeing at the grocery store, baby food shortage, you have rampant costs, everything from living to healthcare, everything is exploding, and people need the help, and the federal government is not doing anything. They're not taking any action whatsoever. And I think most politicians on either side of the aisle are mostly focused on the midterm elections and other issues, not necessarily providing help to the people. But luckily, we do have many states doing so, and this state in particularly, we have covered in the past in a previous video in one of our state stimulus videos. But I want to revisit it because now the money is being sent and people are receiving the checks, and this is great to hear. So, folks, if all right, we do have some people. All right, new faces. Very good, very good. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. So what is going on? Well, people in this state will soon start to see these relief or stimulus payments in their bank accounts and mailboxes very, very soon, with some people already receiving them. The governor of this state announced the first round of payments will be sent very, very soon. State officials say that taxpayers who filed individual tax returns will see $250, and those who filed jointly or as heads of household will see $500. That's a little bit different than what we are used to seeing, right? Little dichotomy there, because what you usually see is the heads of household typically don't receive as much as the joint filers. They typically receive an amount that's in between, in this case, 250 and 500. But that's great that heads of household will also be receiving that full 500. That differentiates from many different stimulus programs at the federal and state level that we've seen in the past. And folks, this is important. There is no income limit for those receiving the first and third rebate. So Those who filed a tax return do not need to do anything to receive their payment. You don't have to go online. You don't have to apply anywhere. There's no deadline. There's no lottery system. Payments will come in the form of a direct deposit or by check, whichever was chosen on your tax return. Not surprisingly, the people that chose direct deposit will receive them first and have already started to see these payments hit their bank account, while people receiving the money by check will have to wait some time for those checks to start being distributed. Those who did not file a tax return will need to visit the State Human Services Department website to apply for the relief payments. There are 2 rounds of payments coming for New Mexicans, one in July and one in August. There is an income limit, though, for the July payments, so important to note. So, yes, this is for the state of New Mexico. We have covered this stimulus program in the past in recent videos, and now the money's going out. And so they're doing good on their promise, and it seems like so far it's been rather smooth. No hurdles, no bumps, hopefully. So, definitely let me know if you are from New Mexico, if you're a resident from New Mexico, if you're a worker in New Mexico. Let us know if you're starting to receive that money. Hello, Diana. Hello, Melody. Fantastic, fantastic. Yes, it is unfortunate that a lot of people in SSI and federal programs and beneficiaries unfortunately are left out a lot of these programs because they do not file a tax return. So it's quite unfortunate, but if you were to file a tax return, you could definitely claim this rebate later down the road, probably when you go to file your taxes next year. Hello, Phil. Good to have you. Yes, happy Memorial Day weekend and Monday. Awesome, awesome. Everything is going well over here. Hope you are doing well. Very good. So let's take a look at what the governor is saying in regards to this payment. The governor did make an official statement on the official New Mexico website. So according to Governor Lujan Grisham, they announced on just recently this past week that $200 million in household relief is on its way to over 550,000 New Mexico taxpayers. Taxpayers who receive funds through direct deposit are scheduled to receive at least $250 in relief in the next day. Paper checks for another 200,000 taxpayers will begin going out in the following days and will continue to over the next few weeks. So be patient if you're expecting a paper check. It's on the way. Just gotta let them get it through the system and in the mail. The governor said, quote, starting today and throughout the summer, we are putting nearly $500 million back into the pockets of New Mexicans across the country. Americans are grappling with the high costs of essentials. Here in New Mexico, we are doing all we can to provide relief to New Mexico's families. The rebates being issued were approved by the governor and legislature in a special legislative session in the spring to help New Mexico households cope with nationally rising prices of groceries, gasoline, and other expenses. According to the Taxation and Revenue Secretary, Stephanie Chardon Clark, she had said, quote, taxation and revenue employees are working as quickly as possible to get this much needed cash back to taxpayers. Taxpayers, again, who file individual returns expect to receive that $250 rebate in August, in addition to the funds dispersed this week. Those who file joint returns with a spouse or as heads of household will receive $500 rebates beginning this week and another $500 in August. The same legislation that authorized the rebates also set aside $20 million for economic relief payments to New Mexicans who do not file state income taxes because of their income levels. So this is actually great news because in our initial reports, right, we had only thought that this was only for filers, but it's actually on the non-filers as well. So non-filers may apply for the one-time relief payment of either $500 or $1,000, depending on family size. Applications are open at the Human Services Department website until May 31st, 2022, or as long as funding allows. So I would do that ASAP and get that application in. In this case, you would have to do something if you're a non-filer. So if you are a filer and you file a tax return, you do not have to do anything, right? That payment will come automatically to the payment method that you have on file with the state revenue. However, if you are a non-filer, you will have to definitely apply at that website and get that application in, because I wouldn't count on it being available weeks down the road. New Mexicans displaced by wildfires who are unable to receive their mail have multiple options for receiving physical checks. Currently, mail is being sent to the Las Vegas post office for Chacon, Guadalupita, and Rochita residents, apologize for the Spanish there. Residents from these areas may either pick up their mail in person at the Las Vegas post office, and there's a number to call to have their mail forwarded to a different address because you've been displaced. Or you can also call the post office in Las Vegas and request to have their mail delivered once a week to the Taos post office if they are temporarily staying in the Taos area. Residents living in any other evacuated area should contact their local post office to receive their mail. The Mora post office has now reopened, and more residents should contact the post office directly. Taxpayers who filed their 2021 returns after the April 18th deadline and have not been processed will receive their rebates after they are posted. So you didn't lose out. There is still an opportunity for you guys to get it, but it will take additional time. Taxpayers can check the status of their returns on the department's Taxpayer Access Point self-service portal. New Mexicans who did not file a 2021 tax return have until May 31st of 2023 to file and receive a rebate unless they receive a non-filer relief payment. Another rebate of either $250 or $500, depending on filing status, will be issued to taxpayers in July. That rebate, approved during the 2022 regular legislative session, will be sent automatically to New Mexicans who filed 2021 personal income tax returns and had less than $75,000 in income for single filers, and married individuals filing separately, or less than $150,000 for married couples filing joint returns, heads of household, and surviving spouses. Taken together, New Mexico families may receive up to $1,500 in relief this year, depending on your filing status and other factors. That is a whopping $1,500 that you could potentially receive from this one state program. Thank you so much, Melody. Absolutely, absolutely. And thank you, William. We have covered Pennsylvania in the past, and we will definitely be covering them in the future. There are some programs that we just recently actually talked about. That proposal for $2,000 checks from the governor, Tom Wolf, right? You know, it's making some moves. It's not dead at all, right? Except like some of these other state and federal stimulus programs that are effectively dead. This one is still in the works and still making some rounds. And should it pass, it could definitely be a huge direct payment to the residents. And they got that $2 billion is sitting there collecting dust that would have to be sent back to the federal government if it's not used up and utilized by December 31st of 2023. And so definitely look for that video that we covered, the Pennsylvania proposal. That link will be down below in the description of this video. Deborah, this is a state stimulus program, and if you're just joining us right now at this point in time in the live, you could definitely rewind once this replay is posted and find out all the details. So with that being said, that $250 relief payment is going, and it's making moves, and it's being sent out, being distributed. Everything's fine. People are not complaining about this program, at least as of right now. Now, remember, other state stimulus programs that we've done, they were based on how much you made as far as that rebate. So this one, it's not going to happen, right? There's no proportionalized income threshold where if you paid less in taxes, you'll receive less of a rebate. So everyone, regardless of their income, will receive that full $250 per individual. That's not the case like other stimulus programs. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you get value out of it. We'll be sure to cover this program as those payments also start to go out throughout the summer, right? Because it's not just a one and done deal. There are more payments to come based on this stimulus program. And so more news and developments will follow suit. I hope you enjoyed this video. More news is to come. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed, click that big red button, and have notifications turned on. If you got value out of this video, share it with a friend, give it a big thumbs up, spread it on social media, smash that like button. If you want to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. When you sign up with the brokerage platforms, Robinhood and or Webull, you'll get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let us know what stocks you get using the links down below. And if you want to connect me on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. Use the social links down below and connect with me there. I look forward to meeting you guys there, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care for now, and have a very, very happy Memorial Day weekend and Monday. Thank you so much.